everybody, this is Salvi here with the VTuber news coming right up for you. Before that, of course, smash that subscribe button, hit that bell, and the like button as well, and let's get right into it. Ida or Edda Hengist, the Uma lore keeper that used to be a part of Iriam. I say used to be because she has decided to leave. A heavy heart that I must inform that I'll be graduating from Iriam effective October 9th. I will be having some Guerrilla streams and graduation. I will not be ceasing all activities, instead focusing on being the best independent horse girl there is. So that is the smiling face there. That always happens when people do graduations. Dahlia Grim is the VTuber that she is in Iriam. So Ida Hengist is the PL that she has been using for, other things. Dahlia Grim graduation announcement. After much thought, I'll be graduating from Iriam on October 9th due to differences with the company. The decision was not made lightly, and it comes as I focus on my well-being and creative projects I've been planning. I want to express my heartfelt thanks to everyone who has supported me during my time on the platform, to my fellow founding streamers, fans, viewers. Your encouragement, kindness, and presence have made this journey truly special. I'm deeply grateful for the connections we've shared and the moments we've created together. However, this is not the end of our journey. I am excited to focus on upcoming projects, including the re-debut of my own personal IP on October 25th. I hope you'll continue to follow support me as I step into this next chapter. Thank you again for being part of the experience with me. And this is Ida, or Edda Hengist. I'm guessing that's the one that they're going to be using as their new form. I will also fulfill my existing commitments, including delivering all the Dahlia art pieces on or after October 14th. All VODs of Dahlia will remain up on my VOD channel. So she worked out some agreement where she can keep her VODs up instead of having them taken down, as it tends to be. Socials and locations can be found here. The Ida VT, that she's going to be going on that, like I said. Wishing you the best moving forward. Sending you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. A lot of people are at least happy that they're not going to be quitting VTubing overall. Just, moving on into a different form, which is normal. It does happen. It is fine for this to go on. I do like the Iriam design that she had. A very nice design, and I'm wondering what design she's going to have for the future. But here it is, of course. You may have not have known who she was, but now you do, and unfortunately it was in this situation. Camila has announced that she will be coming back. First, on September 9th, she said I need to take a little break from the circus. Hope you can understand. Please don't forget about me, Simps. Of course, everyone was very, very supportive of her at that moment. On the 23rd, she says Imp will return on stream on the 25th for an update. Truly hope to see you there. Miss you in unnatural ways. And finally, Imp is returning to stream for good on October 3rd. So if you want to come down, come on down. This is where she kind of, started letting people know that she's, coming back. Let's listen to her for a little bit.
Me? Whoa! So many... Whoa! Wow, well, your efforts are truly, truly admirable, let's just say. Let's just say. What? Little shy for the 20 diapers. What? Cover. It does not pop up. Is it just me? If I go on YouTube and I type Camila cover, ready to see?
She played a little bit of VCraft in there.
Are you ready? Look at the inside. Check it out.
So yeah, she played a little bit of the VCraft server before it closed or anything like that. It is a nice Ferris wheel. I do like that she was able to do that. That's actually pretty cool. But yeah, she was able to let her fans know that she's going to be doing a lot of things going on.
I needed to see you all, even if it's for a little bit. How's your mom been? Well, she went to the hospital again yesterday.
Oh no.
But, what can we do?
Her mom has been in and out of the hospital with the illness that she has for a while now. If I'm not mistaken, the C word is what she has now officially. And, she's going in for her treatment all the time. And she's been weak and that kind of things. And Camila's been super, super duper close to her mom. So that is, of course, hitting her hard.
I didn't want to come here and cry, but I guess all the people here showing me lots of love is making Imp a bit emotional. Yeah, she's back at the hospital. Feels like the 10th time already. I don't know. But I'm not here to cry. I'm here because I missed you all a lot.
It's very cute, yeah.
I'm happy we can be here together again.
So she started laughing again. She started being happy.
At that point, is it really even called Sea Dog Canvas? Should be called...
So she starts going into her goofiness, but yeah, that is a bit of an update. She wanted to take care of her mom. She was gone for a bit because things started getting a little crazy, and her mom's back in the hospital. Hopefully, she's gonna get out soon, and hopefully, her mom's very strong. So hopefully, you know, she will recover and be able to be the same Camila that she's always been. But of course, she, like I said, she's someone that's very close to her mom, very close to her family, and cares a lot about them. But she's gonna be back starting October 3rd. And by the time you guys have watched this, she's already been back or is basically going to be doing a stream eventually. Whenever that is whenever that is, of course. But of course, support her if you do see her. Yomi Quinnley, part of Sock's Vtuber agency, is a mad, glad tiefling scientist Vtuber. She is in the news today because she is not doing anything horrible. It's just she's doing nerd cowgirl Gyaru, who says Halloween has to be spooky. For all of October, she's doing this kind of stuff. Of course, it is a nerdling there. And the sexy nerd, apparently. She's going to be doing that with a cow suit as well. And bounciness. Oh, God. She's doing the bounciness. Of course, you can do the bounciness on Twitch. On Twitter, I mean. So, October 2nd, 2 p.m. EST is when it happened. That's when she had the full debut on that whole thing there. And it, of course, was on her Twitch channel, as we can see right here. It was something that she recently did, and she had, of course, lots of fun, as they all tend to do. We're going to take a quick look at what she did on the new model debut here, and the showing off of everything. Right here, showing off the legs and the thighs and everything there for everybody. The thigh squish is real things. Thigh squish and thigh jiggle, apparently. So that's the top part here. She has a lot. I mean, Sock's VTuber agency's been doing a lot. She even has the nerd bucktooth thing that is like old school anime nerd bucktooth. And, you know, she becomes the sexy nerd in this case for everybody to see.
Hearts, stars, and horseshoes. Clovers and blue moons. Of course, I have the stars. Then I have my other fluster that I really love so much. A second, did I remove?
And her...
Thank you.
She has
Thank you.
celebration goods. She decided to be very bouncy. She's playing Portal.
Service. I don't...
She did this for about 4 hours, about 4 or 5 hours there, so it was a long one. But I just want to show you everything there. And congratulations, Yomi, for getting an amazing outfit and having so much fun with it. I do hope Twitch does not bonk you, or YouTube does not bonk you, whichever place you post on it. So the denim things is something that I just spoke about in other videos, other video portions, etc. Today we're going to be talking about, right now we're going to be talking about the response that someone like chachayourvmom, which is a large VTuber, has said in regards to the whole situation. Let's take a look and listen to her talk.
About something. Listen, I don't have a fans lead. I know I get, you know, a little unsay-so with some of the art that I repost of myself. But it's fan art, okay? I'm not commissioning that. I'm not gonna get in a Twitter fight. I'm about to make this content. Listen, anybody can make content. You guys need to see this. Okay. So, I am not familiar with a lot of face cam streamers. It's just not what I'm familiar with, because I do VTubing, and so the people that I know in my space are VTubers. And VTubers all stream for different reasons, okay? Like, as an anonymous anime girl. And I've told you guys mine. I've told you guys I would love to do face cam streaming and everything like that, but I don't, because I'm a mom. I'm a mom of 4 kids, and so I do not, because
she's a mama.
I don't know if this is like an unbanning sort of stream. I'm guessing that's what it is, where it's like unban requests. And I'm also not familiar with what she's being sued for. That's not in my scope. But anyway, we're gonna continue.
So sad for you, man. Well, I hope one day, I know you might think your life is over because you're 40 years old and you've never made a single friend in your life.
Wow.
My God,
No
man.
one can turn their life
Yeah,
around.
she
Anyone.
went serious on that. Yep.
Oh, sorry, not you. I changed my mind. Listen, I love VTubers, but you know it's a special type of mental derangement when it's someone that follows exclusively VTubers and also
Yeah.
Asmongold.
Oh my
Why
God.
are VTubers bad? Why? No, the shade is crazy. So, because we garner attention for being cute little anime characters and having
Yeah.
these fun characters in general, and we're
It's
still
jealousy.
entertaining, like, that's a problem? I didn't realize that, like, having an aesthetic with your character, and I don't know, all of that, we continue.
This is not
She
a good
didn't.
time.
She was
Followed
holding her
Asmongold,
tongue.
right?
She was
Following
definitely
Rich
holding her
Campbell.
tongue there.
Then followed Asmongold's other account, Hyperfan, you know. And that wasn't enough, by the way. He's also following, where is it? Asmongold 24/7. He needs his Asmongold, okay? He needs it. He needs his mold. And then was like, discovered Iron Mouse and was like, well, actually, sorry, discovered, it seems like a couple VTubers before then, actually. He's been on his VTuber grind for forever. Asian Bunny X, respect, real, recognize, real.
Okay, what she's about to say next is crazy to me. So notice we have people like Vettel, Code Miku, Chibidoki, Obi Katie Cat. We've got Onigiri, Shy Lily, Ellie Minibot, Kason.
Very good VTubers. Very good
Aurora
VTubers.
Pandora. Like, we have a very wide range of VTubers that all do different kinds of content, keep in mind. But it's
Yeah.
interesting how VTubers have been put into a VTuber box. Like, if you watch VTubers, you are mentally ill. So, we're gonna continue.
And then was like, you know what?
Yeah, 'cause I see it as
let's just-
cartoons.
It's time to
It
goon,
sucks.
okay? Time to just.
Somebody help me.
Who the heck goons to Chibidoki? That's my question. That's my question. Who goons to Chibidoki? I don't know anybody who does.
Somebody help me. You only follow VTubers if you're looking to goon is the most wild statement ever. Because, like, some VTubers are doing comedy, like Chibidoki. Vettel, I would also agree with that. Neurosama, I mean, it's there for comedy. It's for entertainment. Not everyone is there for, I guess, fansly-esque content. Especially all the time.
Just VTube goon. So true. 3D women suck. None of them ever have loved me in my life, so it's okay. These VTubers.
Okay, but also Onigiri? Onigiri is a cooking VTuber. Like,
Yeah.
if you're going on to watch Onigiri, it's to, like, watch her cook something.
Cooking
or, like,
streams,
do...
yeah.
I mean, I know she does some, like...
And a lot of her streams are her VTuber avatar. So yeah,
real life
no.
sort of streams too, but, like, yeah. Meanwhile...
Lena as well. Lena's doing horror stuff.
There's some Emaru down there. Uh-huh.
They're the only things that can ever love me.
Iron Mouse is not goon bait. She's never
Nope.
been that way. Lena doesn't go out of her way to be goon bait either. Like, anyway.
Goon time.
Exactly.
Goon. Oh, and he's following the Nazi gooner bait, obviously. This guy doesn't know when he's being pandered to. And he's like, goon. 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 Oh, look, and he's following the Nazi rat VTuber too. Goon, goon,
Oh,
goon.
God.
Time to goon.
Time to goon. She saw me and she said time to goon.
She called herself out because she's like, I would goon to this, probably, in her own mind. So she's like, I would goon to this, so others are gooning to this.
Time to goon.
Goon. And now he's here. That's so sad for you. That is really tough. That's really tough. That's a brutal life you lead.
But he was also watching you, which is crazy because I'm pretty sure that Denim also has, like, doesn't she have like a Fansly or an OnlyFans or something
She
like
has
that?
an OF,
So
yes.
doesn't that make your point kind of moot, you know? It sounds like it's projecting a lot of jealousy. I'm gonna be so real. VTubing has a lot of perks. One of them
It does
being,
have perks.
I do not have to do my hair every day. I do not have to put on clothes if I do not want to. I could be here naked, and you wouldn't know. You wouldn't know. You don't know what I'm wearing. I could be in my underwear right now, and you wouldn't know. No expectations. I show up with my perfect bouncing baboombas. It honestly sounds like someone who's threatened. I'm just saying. It just sounds
Yeah.
like she's projecting a lot of jealousy
Very
on a group
much.
of streamers that she doesn't understand.
Exactly like I said, projecting. She's projecting a lot there.
Yeah, insecurity, I think is very real. And instead of like supporting other content creators, I mean, it doesn't even need to be like supporting other women, but even like just supporting other content creators, she also does goon bait. She also does like an OnlyFans, Fansly, that sort of thing, which is fine. I personally am not going to condemn someone for that. I just think that it's like the pot calling the kettle black in this respect. Why even open your mouth about it? But it's okay if it's about the VTubers. It's okay if it's about the VTubers. That's fine. There's even a term for it, boop physics. Yeah, the VTubers do not age. Even though I am a hag, I will be a perpetually hot-looking hag for all time because that is the anime women. That is how the anime
Yes,
women.
that is
a lot of
anime
us are
women.
just sweet people that want a fun way to represent our content. And we do it in very creative ways. And I mean, I'm not saying that like other streamers do not. Like, make your content the way you want. Calling all VTubers goon bait is not it. And the reason why I was so mad about this to begin with, it wasn't even for me. I was not upset about her saying, oh, I'm goon bait. Because you know what? That's fair. You can say what you want about me. But don't you dare ever say that about Ellie Minibot. Ever. Do not. No. Absolutely not. You're going to lump in my Ellie Minibot into goon bait? Get out. Get out right now.
But yeah, that's the main thing there that I wanted to go over and wanted to put into a video. That she is definitely projecting. She is definitely pushing her ideals onto others, and it's really stupid. It makes her look stupid, and it makes her look very jealous. It makes her look like, hey, why am I not getting a lot of money? Why am I not getting a lot of gooners? Why am I not getting a lot of things? Even though she has an OF as well. This is really, really dumb. It really is. Hololive English, the English branch of Hololive under the big Cover umbrella. Cover Corp is the main body of everything, of course. They do have English Myth, Promise, which used to be Council, and then, Iris was Project Hope. She's now a part of Promise, Advent, and Justice. Those 4 different generations are the ones that make it up. Today we're talking about Hollow Promise, who is going to be having their anniversary soon, over the weekend, on October 8th. They will be having, the whole thing over the weekend, but they'll also be having Promise highlights and things like that to celebrate the whole things that they're having. They're actually having it over the weekend on the 4th and 5th, my mistake. But on the 8th, they're going to be announcing which clips have been accepted, etc. for their little project. But the main thing that I'm talking about right now is the Hollow Promise talents are having something special soon. Tuning into the anniversary collab this weekend on Iris's channel to find out. We promise it'll be exciting. So it looks like they are getting new outfits, at least in the way that it looks like. New outfits for their celebration of their anniversary, of them being together. And like I mentioned, also, they're going to have highlight clips going on now through the weekend. You can even, I'm pretty sure, do clips of any kind of fun stuff that happens over the weekend for their anniversary, and that specific part there will be until October 8th as well. So enjoy both of these things, and just have fun, and congratulations to Hollow Promise for all the fun that they've created and all the memories that they will have in the future. Hololive English is in my news today because I want to talk about something that's happening there, which is we have some of the English girls from separate generations here. It hitting every single generation from left to right. Callie from Myth. Then you have Bay from Promise. Shiori Novella and Narissa from Advent. And you have Elizabeth Rose Bloodflame with Justice at the very end there. We have this, which is their new merch alert, bringing Halloween, Candlelit from Hololive English. Sales will begin over the Hololive Production official shop from October 15th, 1:30. And for I believe these are exclusive to the physical shops, which is why they don't have any kind of thing for their online shop. We prepared novelties for in-store purchases. For every 3,300 yen, which is about maybe 25, 26 bucks, tax included, spent at Hollow Shop Tokyo or Hollow Shop Umeda, which are the 2 Hollow shops here. Hololive Production official shop in Tokyo Station and Osaka Umeda. So I believe those are both train stations in there. You'll be entitled to receive 1 postcard. Randomized, 5 designs. Campaign period, October 9th to 31st. It's time to get spookin'. And this is the key visual. They all look super cute. And it is, you have acrylic stands, collection card, pin badges, swaying glass, and a book design bag. I guess the swaying glass is like a chandelier, not a chandelier. One of those noise makers, like, those little ones that have a either a piece of glass or a piece of metal in the middle, and as a wind chime. There we go, wind chime. Sorry, I was blanking out for a bit. A wind chime, possibly. Swaying glass is the only thing I can think of, wind chime or something like that. But let's just talk about it as swaying glass. Either way, they're having an amazing new bit of merch there for each one of them. It is great that EN is, of course, pushing the girls, which is their most popular properties, and pushing them to, get amazing merch like this. I wish that they would do it also on the other shops, but I think it's just something to get the shops in those stations, get them more visibility, get them more foot traffic to, because they're paying rent every month. So to make it worth the rent that they're paying. Either way, I'm glad that they're having this. Welcome back to the VTuber Showcase, everybody, where I like to showcase up-and-coming VTubers of every size, shape, form, type, everything in between. The reason why I do this is to promote other VTubers instead of, promoting myself. There's more than enough of that happening. Want to promote other VTubers and, push them forward. So today we're talking about BlushyVT, the 39-year-old semi-say-so Canadian voice actor, gamer, VTuber, singer, and wholesome goofball. Well-versed in SFW and NSFW stuff, so no topic is too TMI. So that is where we're going to be starting here, and here is something that they've created recently. Let's take a look at this, and of course, I'm going to make sure to have it nice and loud, as I didn't have it like that before. Let's take a look.
Got your samples.
And we are free for democracy.
Nice. Made his own song too. Amazing voice, by the way. Holy crap. I wish I had a voice like that. And I don't. And here is BlushyVT's YouTube side. I do appreciate you, Blushy, for allowing me to showcase you on my channel. And I do hope this helps you in some way. Thank you guys for watching as always, and of course take a look, and if you enjoy everything, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell notification icon, all those things that YouTube asked of you. Really do appreciate you. Have a wonderful day.